Hello and welcome to this session. Today we are going to cover a topic, fraction. So fraction is basically a ratio of two numbers. Upper number is known as the numerator and the lower number is known as the denominator. So fraction is like a part of a whole. Like if you see a diagram where a circle I divided into 8 parts, and suppose if I wanted to see what is this part, how much this part is, for this part is how much. So this is what, out of 8 parts, this is only one part which is yellow in color, right? So that's why we can say this is 1 out of 8. Okay, so this is like 1/8 of the circle which is yellow in color. If I do the two color in, like suppose if I color 2 like this one, or 3, like suppose just 3, that means there are 3 parts are in yellow in color. So if we have to express in a fraction, we can write 3 out of 8. Okay, so now if you see one more thing over here, there are the different type of a fraction. One is like a proper fraction, another is an improper fraction, and then mixed fraction. So proper fraction is the numerator. Whenever we express a fraction, always we write a upon b, where a and b are integer. A is known as numerator, we call it a numerator, and b is denominator. Okay, so lower number is known as denominator. So when numerator is less than denominator, that kind of fraction is known as a proper fraction. So that means 2/5, we can say this is example of a proper fraction. If I write 3/7, this is also example of a proper fraction. So whenever the numerator is less than the denominator, we can say it is a proper fraction. Now in proper fraction, when the denominator value is less than the numerator, that means if you see this example 5/3, here numerator is greater than the denominator. So where the numerator is greater than the denominator, we will say this is a improper fraction. Okay, so improper fraction, if you say this is what 5/3, if you divide the improper fraction, you'll get always less than 1. This value is going to be always less than 1. Okay, but 5/3, if you'll divide it, you'll get always greater than 1. So this is another difference between the proper and improper fraction. And then the mixed fraction. So mixed fraction is nothing but, if you see 2 and then there is a proper fraction. So we can convert this mixed fraction and we can write like, whenever we get like this 2, 1/5, we have to write 2 into 5, like these two will multiply always, denominator and this one, plus numerator upon denominator. So if you multiply, what you will get here, 11/5. This is again, if you'll see, this is an improper fraction. So improper fraction we can express in terms of mixed fraction, and if it is a mixed fraction, we can convert into the improper fraction. Okay, so these are the 3 types of examples for the, 3 types of a fraction. Now we'll move to addition of a fraction. Okay, how we can add a fraction, how we can subtract a fraction, how we can divide and multiply the fraction. So let's start solve the first question. If you'll see here, 2/7 plus 9/8. Okay, now these two are, if you see, these two are fraction. Whenever we add, like simple addition, 2 plus 1 is equals to how much? 3. How we add directly? Because in denominator there is 1. That's why we can directly add it. But in this case, denominator is different. So first of all, we have to make denominator same. So always whenever you see the question, you have to identify the denominator and then you have to find the LCM of the denominator. So LCM of 7 and 8, since both they don't have common factor, we can simply multiply in order to get the LCM, which is 56. That means each denominator should equals to 56. So what we can do, what we can multiply in 7 in order to get the 56, 8, and here as well 8. Whenever we are multiplying with denominator, we have to multiply the same number in numerator. Now here, like, we can multiply by 7 in order to get the 56, and this is also multiplied by 7. Now what is our next step? 8 into 2, which is 16/56, plus 9 into 7, which is 63 upon 56. Now if you'll see, both have same denominator. That means now we are good to add these two. We can add 16 plus 63. Okay, like this we can add and write the final answers. 3 plus 6, 9. 6 plus 1, 7. 79 upon 56. We'll see if there is any common thing. We can cancel. If there is nothing common, we can leave as it is. So this way we can solve any question. Okay, addition. Now moving to the question number 2. There is another question like 7 upon 8 plus 5 upon 6 plus 3 upon 4. Now if you'll see, denominators are different, 4, 6 and 8, right? Take the LCM of this, 8, 6 and 4. What is the common number which we can use here to divide all this? 2. So let's start. 2 into 4 is 8, 2 into 3 is 6, 2 into 2 is 4. Now what we have to check? At least two numbers should be divisible by this number. So we can say 2 and 4, again they have common factor 2. So we can write it 2 into 2 is 4. 3 as it is I will leave it, and 2 into 1 is 2. Now 2, 1, 3 they don't have any common factor other than 1. So what I will do, I will have to just multiply all this number in order to get the final LCM. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 1. Okay, so this is 2, 2, 2, 3, 1. 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 2, 8, 8 into 3, 24. That means our LCM in this case is 24. Each number should, like each denominator we have to make it to 24. So what we can multiply here? 3 to get 24, 4, and this one should be 6. Now 3 into 7, which is equals to 21 upon 24, plus 5 into 4, 20 upon 24, and 18 upon 24. Now each have same denominator, so we can write here 24, and this is what, 21 plus 20 plus 18. So now our answer will be 21 plus 20 plus 21 plus 18. So 8 plus 1 is 9, 2 plus 2, 4 plus 1, 5, 59. So we can write here 59 upon 24. So like this way we can solve addition of a fraction. Now subtraction. Okay, so let's take one example. 2 upon 3 minus 3 upon 5. Same logic we have to use here. 3 and 5, they don't have common factor. We have to go for multiplication of these two in order to get the LCM. 3 into 5 is 15. That means our denominator should equals to 15. So in this case, what I have to multiply here? 5 and 5, and here also 3 and 3 in order to get the same denominator. So 5 into 2 is 10, 5 into 3 is 15, minus 3 into 3 is 9, 5 into 3 is 15. So 10 minus 9, which is 1. So 1 upon 15. So like this way we can solve question. Now let's solve another one. 8 minus half minus 2 upon 3. If there is nothing, that means we can write 1. 1, 2, 3. They don't have common factor, right, other than 1. So we have to just multiply 1, 2, 3. Answer is 6. So LCM is 6. That means we have to make each denominator is equals to 6. So we have to multiply by 6 first term, second term by 3, and third one by 2. So I'm going to write here 6 because 6 into 1 6, 2 into 3 6, 3 into 2 is 6. 6 into 8 48 minus 3 3, 2 into 2 4. Now these two are like term. If you'll see here, minus 3 and minus 4 both are like term. So we have to add it here. Sign will be same. Minus 3 plus 4 is 7. 48 minus 7 is 41 upon 6. Like this way we can do the subtraction. Now moving to the multiplication. So multiplication, let's take one example of multiplication like 14 upon 25 into 35 upon 68 into 34 upon 49. Okay. So here like numerator and denominator, all these are in numerator, all these are in denominator. Just we have to check if anything we can cancel. if there is any factor, we can divide or multiply. Just check and then we have to do it. Okay, so let's start. 34, if you'll see, 34 is divisible by 34 into 1, 34 into 2 is this, 2 into 7 is 14, 7 into 7, 49. Now this 7 into 1, 7, 7 into 5, 35, 5 into 1, 5 into 5 is 25. So overall, if you'll see here, what is 1, 1, 1, in numerator there is 1 and denominator there is 5. So final answer will be 1 upon 5. So simple. Or if you want, you can write 14 into 35 into 34 like this way, upon 25 into 68 into 49. And if you go for the division, divide it by 2 like this way, and then again the same you have to process follow. 2 into 1, 2 into 7, 7 into 1, 7 into 7, 49, 7 into 1, 7 into 5 is 35, 5 into 5 is 25. So there is 1 upon 5. Either way it is correct. Okay. Now moving to division of a fraction. So 2 upon 3. Let's take one example. 2 upon 3, 4 upon 6. Whenever there is a division, A divided by B, that means always we have to write like this. Okay. So that means B upon 1, we have to just take the reciprocal of this one. Okay. So here what we have to do, 2 upon 3, I am changing into the multiplication. Now we have to take the reciprocal of 4 upon 6, which is 6 upon 4. Okay, change denominator by numerator and numerator by denominator. Now 3 into 2, 6, correct? 2 into 1, 2 into 2, 4. Now 2 into 1, 2 into 1. So answer is what? 1. Another, take one example, 5, 9 divided by like this. So what we can do, 5 upon 9, multiplication, change this one, denominator numerator, 3 into 1, 3, 3 into 3, 9. No other factors are there, so what I can add, 5 into 1, 5, 3 into 2 is 6. So like this way we can perform the division. Okay, now let's take some example of mixed fraction. So mixed fraction is like, take one example, 5, 3, 7 plus 2, 5, 14. Okay, we have to perform addition. First of all, you have to convert the mixed fraction into the fraction. So always remember this, you have to multiply it and then plus. This you have to multiply it and then plus. Okay, so let's start. So 5 into 7, 35. I'm writing here for you, 5 into 7 plus 3, one step. Okay, now 2 into 14 plus 5 upon 40. Like this way we can do it. 5 into 7, 35 plus 3 upon 7 plus 14 into 2 is 28. So 28 plus 5 upon 14. Now 38 upon 7, 33 upon 14. Now 7 and 14, this is what a kind of fraction. So what we have to do, we have to take the LCM of 7 and 14. 7 and 14, they have common factor of 7. 7 into 1, 7 into 2, no common other than 2 and 1. So what we can do, 7 into 2, 14. That means we have to make each denominator is equals to 14. So we have to multiply by 2. We have to multiply by 1. Now 38 into 2, 76 upon 14 plus 33 upon 14. We have to do addition. 6 plus 3, 9, 7 plus 3, 10. Okay, so this is our final answer. Okay, so this is how we can convert the mixed fraction and then perform the addition. Now moving to the compare the following. Like suppose one example, 7 upon 9. We have to compare which one is like either this sign or this sign. We have to put it here. And 8 upon 30. Now we have to identify which is the correct sign. We have to put it here. Okay, so first thing is like 7 upon 9, 8 upon 13. Always when we do comparison, we have to always make denominator same. So 9 and 13 are the two denominator. If you'll see, take the LCM of these two, they don't have common factor. 9 into 13. Okay, so 13 into 9 is 107. Okay, oh my bad. 3 into 9, 27. 2, 9 into 9, 117, my bad. Okay, so 13 into 9 is 117. Now we have to make, so what I will do, I will multiply with 13 and this I will multiply with 9. Okay, so again 13 into 9, this will become 117, and 13 into 7, 91. Okay, sign this box, I'm going to write again 13 into 9, 117, 8 into 9 is 72. Now if I'll say 117 and 117, you can compare these two. 91 is greater or 72 is greater? 91. That means this sign is going to be like this. So our answer will be this. This is our answer. So this is greater, 7 upon 9 is greater than 8 upon 13. Okay. Now next question is, what should be added to mixed fraction 5, 3 upon 7 to get 12? Suppose x is added in order to get the 12. Okay. So what should be added? Suppose x is added in order to get the 12. Now we have to convert this into the mixed fraction. 5 into, we have to just multiply here or here plus. So 5 into 7 plus 3 upon 7 plus x is equals to 12. So 7 into 5, 35 plus 3, 38 plus x is equals to 12. So x is the number which we need to identify. So 12 minus, and we'll bring on the other side, it will become minus. So minus sign 38 upon 7. Now there is nothing in denominator, that means 1. So we have to make 7, we have to multiply in order to get the subtraction. Final answer. So 12 into 7, 84 minus 38 upon 7. Now 14 minus, we have to subtract. So 14 minus 8 is 6. 7 minus 3 is 4. 46 upon 7. We cannot simplify, so that means we can write 46 upon 7 should be added to this to get 12. So thank you for watching this. Please share and subscribe my channel.